What up, y'all? We back. If you weren't with us in the first stream, we played my rookie qualifying account. And what we're going to do now is we're going to watch my pro account. This was pre-recorded from the other day. As you see, I've changed locations. I'm in the recliner now, a little bit more comfortable. Let me pull up a stream on my tablet so that I can talk to you all. And, well, that's the old one. Come on, where's the new one at? There's the new one. Here we go. All right, so here we are. Tubby Butt says, what's my Fortnite Epic username so you can add me? Let's see. Let's see. Let me get it here. I'll put it on here for you, Tub. Come on now. I think that's it there, Tubby. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to watch my pro. This is my main pro account. I did this the other day. This was the second time I played the pro course. I played one practice round, and then this is... I decided, hey, I'll just record this round, and we'll show it today. I know there's a lot of people looking for pro content out there, so hopefully this will help you. So let's see. Pull this down here. See who we got going in here. Hopefully the Braves are making a comeback. Heidi's going to bed. Good night, Heidi. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my tablet here, my paper, because I am going to try to take some notes here while I watch this. And then from these notes I can make adjustments to what I do want to do for the next round. And then that round I will make adjustments again for when I play the final round. And I will actually use these notes for all of my pro accounts. And I will play off these notes for each of the accounts I play. So here we go, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Let's see. There we go. And right off the bat, hole number one, I was planning to go with the big topper and try to make the jump, but I'm like, no, this is qualifying. I don't not want to waste berserker balls in qualifying, so I do end up going to the left side with the hole one. And as you see, you'll see I just about blow it because I kind of like go into the hole and I find out that I have a club that I didn't expect to have, so it kind of throws me off. What's up, James? James Mercer in the house. Brad's back. Good to see y'all coming back. Greg K back in the house. What's up, Paul Hoffer? You got Clinton here. Brian, 1221 in here. Of course, we got Tubby Butt in here. Brad Racing's in here. Alright, so here we go, getting started. As you see, I go to change. I change out for the big topper. And I decide, I get my Berserker ball out here. And we get going. Then I say, no, what am I doing? I go back. This is called indecisiveness here. I look at the snow globe ball, and I say, oh, let me use the snow globe ball. Honestly, what I was thinking was I was playing in the rookie, and the snow globe ball was more than enough in the rookie. Yeah, I really had no idea what I was going to do on hole one. I was going back and forth. Go right, no, go left, no, go right, no, go left. And in the end, I decided I'm going to go left. It's qualifying. I don't want to waste any good balls in qualifying. Tara says, see how long she makes it. Yeah, it's past your bedtime, isn't it? What's up, Randy? Welcome back. And you see I change out balls again. Change them out again. I'm a freaking hot mess. And I said, okay, well, we're not going to do anything special. And then I'm like, oh, crap, the big topper is in. So we're like, all right, well, we'll make it work. Yeah, that was quite an interesting first hole right there. So we use the big topper. We sneak it right by the edge of that rough. I'm surprised I didn't go in it after all that crap. But we ended up set up pretty good for our second shot to the hole right there where we're at. So after all that, I go left with the big topper and a quasar. If I was going to go right, I would have needed to use a Berserker ball and about half overpower, and I would have needed a perfect hit. Good point, James. Spiders are nocturnal. They do their work at nighttime. And there's nobody at the gym at late night time, so you might be able to get access to the machines easier. That didn't work. It said that name doesn't have an Epic account. I don't know, Tubby. I'll have to get with you after. It might be 2 underscores. It might be JBone __ 10. I think it might be 2 underscores, buddy. Try that one. Sleep time is recovery grow time. All right. So you see, I just come short. Just short of that eagle. I don't know how that ball went from such a strong line to nothing so quickly. So right there, we're going to keep track of the strokes here. That's the first stroke here that I missed out on. So that's one stroke. James, are you insinuating that you're short because you stay up late at night? I don't know if I think that's called genetics. I don't think that has any correlation to staying up late. Says going left is total luck on the second shot. I don't agree with that at all. I think the possibilities to hit that second shot are much better now than they were in the Cinco de Mayo tournament. The other night on Friendly Fridays, we had like 3 or 4 people hit that shot from the left side, going left. The higher percentage shot is definitely still going to the right, but I think the chances have been are increased going left. I think they have flattened out the fairway to the left of those palm trees a little bit, and that second bounce is a little bit better than it used to be. The game did say there was a bug with friend requests and there's a patch coming out tomorrow. My friend sent me a friend request, but I never came through. And when I try to add him, it doesn't work. Tubby, send me, I'll tell you what, put your name in the mod squad, and then after this is over, I'll see if I can add you on mine. See if we can do it that way. Greg says, this is by far the worst tournament I've ever played, and played a lot of them. Are you talking about the actual tournament or your gameplay in the tournament? Alright, so for hole 2, let's see, we've got the wind is right to left tailwind at 6.6. Let me write that down. I didn't write down the winds on the first hole, so I'm already failing at this note-taking thing. This is a tough shot here because you got the downhill fly, so you got to adjust for the downhill shot. So I do aim to the right side of the hole here, and I aim about 3 bars, so that's, yeah, I didn't aim enough here, and I was running out of time. I should have gone about 4 bars of aim in total, and if I had aimed 4 bars on that one for the wind adjustment, I would have been a lot closer to the hole, because my Guardian plays at about 1.5 miles per hour per ring. So I had a 6.6 and he has a 7.3. Greg's talking about, okay, that's what I thought you meant, the holes. You just don't like, what is it you don't like about them, Greg? You don't like the way they're laid out, or what? What's your issue with them? I'm just interested. So in my opinion on this hole right here, if you get the birdie, you did fine. You know, getting a hole in one is kind of a bonus on this hole. I don't think you'll see many holes in ones, so that's part of the reason why on the rookie I was trying with that rough bump so much. So I think that does give you a good chance at the hole in one if you can figure it out. Because if you can get a hole in one here, you can kind of steal a stroke from the field. So you know, it's kind of like that. If you go for it, you might go for it and you might miss out on the birdie, you know, because you do kind of have to take that chance. Just make sure, you know, most of the time you're going to be using the Guardian on the Pro, because that does have the backspin that you need for this hole. And in my opinion, that is the shot that you need to take, the one that you saw me take in Pro. So we got the birdie, so we're fine. We're happy with the birdie on that hole. And we got a Platinum Tour 6 chest, so you know, that's good. James, I saw you played your expert round. I will be watching that after I finish streaming here. Definitely excited to see your stream. For some reason, I didn't get a notification when you streamed earlier. Tim Olson, what's up, buddy? So far, Tim, we played my rookie. I played my rookie account live, and this is a pre-recorded stream. I shot a -13 with the rookie, and there was a couple of strokes I left out there, so could have been easily a -15. So far, We're sitting at -2. We came within like 0.01 yards of getting the eagle on 1 from the left side. I decided to not go right in the qualifier. Didn't want to burn up a berserker ball. So, on this hole, you can go to the right with the level 3 Thor. I'm not going to the right. I'm just going to play up this left side and try to get far enough up. I do not remember what wood I bring. I would like to get to a place where I can use my sniper on this hole. And I think I did bring the sniper on this hole. I can't remember 100% sure. But getting up that far right there, you definitely can use the sniper if you're that sniper kind of person. Okay, cool, Tim. Yep, sounds like we were about in the same boat then. Just missed. Of course, I didn't get the eagle on 1, and I just barely missed getting the eagle on 9. And actually, I just barely missed getting a hole in 1 on 7, so could have been a -16. Tim says he just finished his expert practice round, and he eagled 1 and a hole in 1 on 4. He should have just qualified. I hate it when that happens. If you eagle 1, that's kind of like a sign just to like play on. Who was it? Was that was Brad? Brad the other night I was watching, and he eagled 1 and he eagled like 3 or something, and it was just kept saying it was his practice round, and I was sitting there watching him thinking, no, make it your real round. So here we go. Let's see, I wasn't paying attention to see what ball I used, I mean what club I used. So we're right there around the hole. That'll be an easy eagle. Yeah, Tim, I played this round yesterday, and I played 1 practice round, and then I played this round. So I was really debating on playing a practice round with this account. But then I was like, no, I want to have, something to show today. And I really didn't want to stream 2 live back to back. I kind of just wanted to chill out and be able to talk with y'all during the stream. So I said, let me just go ahead and record one. So, maybe I would have played it a little bit better today if I had played it live, since I had practiced a little bit more. So we're going to hit this putt, get the eagle. Tim says he wanted to try to drive the green on 5 and try to reach green 2 on 9. Green and 2 on 9. Yeah, I know you can reach the green in 2 on 9, at least in the expert division, with the proper ball and club. I've seen a few people do it. I didn't know about 5, if that was possible. But if anybody can do it, it's you. Now, some of these shootouts are ugly. I'm just going to warn you. Some of them are kind of ugly. because I am still trying. I'm kind of trying things out. I had the sniper in because we just finished playing the hole that I use a sniper on. So this is definitely not a good hole to have a sniper on. And as you see, I was trying to hit the rough bump there, and it didn't go so well. Oh no, that wasn't me. Ha! I don't remember what I do. I have the Guardian. Okay, I have the Guardian. Never mind. Never mind. Dang. 459? That's crazy. So no, I am trying the normal shot here. I was playing most of these shots straight up though on my wind adjustments, and I will be adding 20% when I do adjust with my Guardian. And the reason why I adjust 20% with the Guardian compared to like 10% with like the Sniper or the Viper is because, in my opinion, you have to adjust more because you have a higher arc to the shot with the Guardian, and a much lower, like a line drive type shot with the Viper and the Sniper. So I don't know if that's the way other people do decide how much extra wind to add, but it makes sense. In my mind, it makes sense. Higher arc shots need more wind adjustment than lower arc shots. Tim, we need a video of that one. A big topper on 5 off the center pad. That would be cool to see. It would be awesome to see some of those shots on the 19th hole if you can you get a chance to post them for us. Matt Vincent, what's up? Glad to see you in the stream with us, buddy. We are playing my pro account, and this is a recorded stream or video of the pro account, and I did play my rookie account a little while ago, and that was played live, so if you want to go back and check that out. Anybody in the stream right now that has not hit that sub button, please hit that sub button, and make sure to hit that little alarm, the little bell thing next to the sub button. If you do click that and enable notifications, that will send you an alert when I do release new videos, and also when I go live. So if you do enjoy watching my live streams and my videos, that will help increase your knowledge of when I do release that stuff. All right, Tara, have a good night. Flying to China on Friday. Holy crap, I'd be skipping a tournament too if I was going to fly to China. That's awesome. Matt, if you want, if you're part of the 19th hole, make sure to post some pictures. That's pretty cool right there. That's a once in a lifetime type of deal right there. So here you're going to see me with the sniper on this hole. And this is really the only club I would suggest using on this hole in the pro from this spot. And I'm looking at the edge of the guide when I do aim that. Because when you do use the adjustment, it can mess with your rings. And as you see, I hit a great ball there. If I had hit a perfect ball, that would have probably been a hole-in-one. So that would be the second shot, the second stroke I missed out of. We missed out on a stroke on 1, and now we just missed out on a stroke right there. So that's 2 strokes so far that we've missed out on. Awesome, Matt. So yeah, if you don't mind and you want to, you know, you don't have to, but it would be cool to see some pictures from China. When you know, are you going to go to the Great Wall, or is this like a business trip, or is this a touring, you know, an enjoyment trip? So if y'all are in here and if you have not checked out uh, my buddy Fun and James, make sure before you do leave for the night to click on his name and visit his channel. Watch some of his videos. He does stream his expert account, and I think he streams his pro account as well. He does concentrate on his expert accounts for streaming though. So if you do want some content in that tournament level, make sure to check him out. And if you like his videos, hit that sub button so that you can be notified when he does stream as well. And he does do like friendly streams and things like that. So a lot of good participation and good information on his channel as well. Yes, he does stand-up comedy golf. And, you know, he's got that, you know, his theme song is Daddy Farted. So if you want to listen to a song that talks about daddy farting, definitely tune in. He plays better than his jokes. And he's also one of our core members of the 19th hole. So if that right there isn't enough to support him, then I don't know what is. We got to take care of our own. You know, nothing wrong with supporting others, but we definitely got to take care of our own first. So here we go on this hole. We're going to the right side. We've got the Thor 4. Going to the right side. I don't have enough to go up the middle. And we do hit it perfect, so we should be sitting pretty good here. And we do hit the rough, so we did not get as far up the fairway as we would like to. I do need a little bit more power on that shot, so definitely something I make a note of, to add a little bit of power on that shot. Because you do want to be up a little bit closer to the bunker to give you a line a little bit more in line with that fairway in the hole to make that second shot a little bit easier. You can go to the left side down that long fairway. You know, in my opinion, that second shot from the left side fairway is a little bit more difficult than the second shot from the right fairway. I think that left side fairway is a little bit more safe of a drive. But if you do get confident with that right side fairway, I think that does set you up better for your second shot. But you do definitely still have a chance at getting the eagle from the left side as well. Brendan says he tried to hop to the pad to the green and overshot the first hop. I don't think the first pad will get you to the green. I think you have to hit the second pad to get to the green. And that might be possible with a berserker ball. I'm not sure. But that first hop is just going to get you to the rough in between that second pad and the green. And there we barely miss it. Very close. So that is the third stroke. Three very close strokes that we missed out on so far this round. y'all trying to get my buddy Tim starting to stream. He would definitely be you know, some good content because he definitely knows how to play this game. But you know, streaming is a different beast. I mean, it's so much different to be live streaming and playing than to just sitting there by yourself with the only worry, or the only worries you have is playing the game, and then you throw in a live stream and chat and that extra pressure. It's a lot different of a game. And there's some times where you do just want to be able to play the game without worrying about streaming, and that's why it's good that I have so many accounts, because I do get to still do that. I do still get to enjoy the game, you know, without having to worry about streaming. But I don't do it for myself. I do it for y'all. So hopefully y'all can learn, and I can zoom in on these shots. Sweet. I didn't think about that. We can zoom in on the video. Cool. As James says, needless to say, it does add strokes. James will be the first one to tell you that, and I will be right there behind him. Satellite internet. Yeah, satellite internet is probably not the best thing for streaming. Tim, where did you say you live again? James making it sound like we forced you into it. All right, so here you see me going with the little skip. Ups trying something out here. I figured, hell, why not? Let's try out some things here. So here we try 6.8. I should be going for at least about 5 bars. Looks like I'm going to need to go get my battery cable here in a second. And we hit the first skip, and a little bit too high of a skip right there. That's why you don't play that shot with a Guardian. If you have the Guardian, just play to that second cut of fairway with full backspin. That's a prime example of why you don't do that right there. Well, thank you very much, Clint. Appreciate it. I think I have it a little bit easier than James does. James plays in the expert, but also I have been making videos of myself playing while I talk already, so I was kind of already accustomed to the whole, you know, talking while I play type of thing. The only thing I had to get used to was the chat while I played. Yeah, I didn't even mention that. It's one thing to play. It's another thing to look at chat while you play and still maintain your concentration. It's the third thing to even be able to talk while you do all those things and still be able to concentrate. So yeah, that's definitely another key thing that you have to remember that streamers do is talk while they play. And that's definitely something that messes up with concentration. But it's something that you do get used to doing while you play, and then it's not as big of a deal. So, James, you do not strike me as a shy individual. Every time I see a car creeping around in a parking lot now, though, I think of you. Yeah, another guy to watch is if y'all like streams, definitely check out Brad and his Brad Clash book. He's been doing some streams. I watched him play 2 rounds last night and a little bit earlier today. Definitely a good guy to watch. He has some good tips and some good Golf Clash gameplay going on his streams as well. Alright, so on this hole you're going to see me bust out my Apocalypse. And it's actually the first time I've ever used an Apocalypse on a tournament play. So I was pretty excited to find a reason to use my Apocalypse. I had an Apocalypse 1 for the longest time, and then this last golden shot, where I did get the hole in one, I got a bunch of cards and I was able to upgrade it to a 3. So I was tickled to be able to use it here on this hole. And as you guess, I do go to the right side with a lot of curl, which is why I used it. Brendan says he swears too much to stream. I mean, you can still stream, it just won't be family friendly. Which there's some other guys that stream that don't, have a filter, and they get plenty of people watching them. Oh, so I already took my drive and missed it. We missed it. So this is my second shot. This right here is the reason why you go to that right side. As you see how I'm able to line up the edge of that ball guide with this hole. And I think I do mess up this adjustment a little bit here. And then I try to fix it, and I don't do it right. But you can see, if you do go to that far right side, how good of a look at the hole you do get. And yeah, I guess I did not mess it up too bad. I was pretty close to getting the albatross there. So that would be 4 strokes that I was really close to adding, but I didn't add. No problem, Brad. Yeah, Matt, they are difficult. This is definitely a hole that I feel is a good chance of an albatross. And I think the chances of the albatross are better if you go to the right fairway. And you can do that with the Apocalypse with all that curl. And that really sets you up for a really good shot at the green, as you saw I had with my Guardian. The Guardian's definitely the club you want to use for your second shot here in the Pro. Tim Olson got the albatross and rookie on this hole today. So if you got the albatross on this hole, you must have missed out on eagle on one of the other eagle holes. But yeah, if you go to the right side, this is definitely an albatross hole, and you have a really good chance at getting it. Sniper for the second. I was wondering, what level sniper do you have on your rookie? Because I use the quarterback for my drive, my first shot on this hole in rookie. And I had been using the Viper for my second shot. So what level sniper did you use? Sniper 6. Yeah, mine's only a 4. I think if I could get it up to a 5 and get that little bit extra power on it, I think that would be definitely a viable club to use for that second shot. But at 4, I just don't think it is. So here we go. Let's see what we do here. I'm pretty sure I go with the rough bump here. Or do I? No. I don't think I do since I have the Guardian. Yeah, Titan ball. It's a good ball to use just in case. You never know. Well, we've already missed 4 really close shots on this round alone in the Pro. So we're going to keep track of them and then see what kind of score we could end up with if we just get half of those to fall. Because it's really not realistic to expect all your close shots to fall. But I would say if you think of at least you can get half of them to fall, later rounds, I think that's definitely realistic. I always say I left this many shots out on the course. So if I leave 4 shots out on the course, You know, I expect myself to get at least 2 of them the next time I play. The sand bump, okay. The sand bump. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like that should be a shot. So hole number 7, and let's just say I've written one thing down on this piece of paper so far on my notes, so I'm going to have to go back through it and concentrate and take notes next time. I'm just too busy looking at the chat and talking, which is okay. Matt says, don't you need a sniper 10 for sand bump, though? I never had enough topspin with a 9. On that, was it not the last tournament, but the tournament before, we had that par 3, that island par 3, and you could do the sand bump with a lower level sniper. But if you do need all your topspin, that would be a little bit more difficult. So here you go. Level 8 sniper here. We're trying this shot out. And as you see, I put about 5 bars of backspin on it. And what I really need to do is I need to line the edge of that ball guide a little bit farther past the hole, actually. And as you can see on Pro, you have a straight side wind. So adjusting for this shot is really easy and not much of a risk. Because even if I do hit it great left or great right, I still have a 100% chance of hitting rough and being okay. Which you see me do there. And you see me end up short of the hole. Because as we talked about in the rookie stream, there is a pretty severe slope right there at the beginning of that green. So if your hop does hit that slope, your ball will slow down. And that is why you do extend your ball guide out a little bit past the edge, the back edge of the hole for that shot. Okay. So yeah, this course, you do need your full topspin of a sniper 10 for that shot. And on Oasis, like I was talking about, you did just only need 4 topspin. As you see, my opponent missed his shot badly, but with the side wind, you know, it makes aiming that shot pretty easy. Let's see, we're at 10%. I think we can make it through the rest of the stream with 10% battery. So if anybody does have any questions about Expert or Pro or Rookie, go ahead and ask them. We've got Tim in here. I don't know if Joe K is still in here. But if Joe K is in here still, we got Fun and James in here. We've got the guys in here to answer your expert questions. So if you got them, now would be a really good time to ask them. So even though this is a pro qualifying, I don't care. If you have questions for different difficulties, that's fine as well. I'll be happy to answer any kind of rookie or pro questions, but we will go into the expert questions as well if anybody has any. And if you do think of a question to ask, check us out on the 19th hole, and you can ask it there. I know Tim and Joe both keep their eye on the board there to assist in answering questions. As I said, some of these shootouts are ugly, so yeah, that was one of them. Hey, Tim, it's at least 5 cents, you know. Don't sell yourself short. Brendan asked, do any of you think you can carry the second fairway in pro with a globe? I tried today with the Thor 5 and Zerker and was just a little short. That's a tough one to carry. If you couldn't do it with a globe and a Thor 5, yeah, if you have an extra mile 8, I would definitely try that. If you have a 7, that won't do any good. And Fun and James is playing trivia with the wife. On 9, okay. Yeah, well, Tim could definitely answer that one because I think he said he got to the green in 2. But not in pro. I think I think you would need at least an extra mile 8 to do that. Scott Hall, what's up, man? Glad for you to join us. We're getting close to wrapping up this pro round here, and we played a rookie earlier. This pro is recorded. We played the rookie live. Do I plan on using the rough bump on 2 in pro as well? No, Clint, I will not use the rough bump on pro. For hole 2, I will use the backspin with the Guardian. But I will use it in rookie with the Viper. Scott, do you have notifications turned on for my YouTube? Next to the subscribe button, there should be a little bell. If you click it off and then click it back on, that might help. Or, well, you said you were working out, so you probably didn't have your phone with you, or you had music turned on. You one of them late night people that would go to the gym, huh? So we actually drive the ball too far on this hole, which is probably not something I'll have problems with the rest of the tournament. But I did just happen to go a little bit far to the edge of that first hop, and that ball just took off like a rocket off that jump. So it's probably a problem I probably won't face again, but I will make a slight adjustment to make sure I don't do that again. And as you see, my opponent with the the crazy ball, trying to jump that rough in water, and he almost did it. If he had done it and hit fairway, he might have ended up over there near the green. Tim, if he had hit that fairway, he might have been at the green with that turbo ball. So we've got a pretty decent looking shot at the green still, and if we had hit that perfect, we would have made it. That Nirvana that close up is pretty accurate. If only we could have hit the perfect. So that is another shot. That's 5. That's 5-shot swing. A 5-shot swing we could have seen so far in this round. So does anybody here still have to qualify? Anybody here tried to qualify and tomorrow's their last chance, or is everybody here pretty much good to go? Yeah, Tim, definitely no reason to waste one of those balls here. Let me run. I gotta go run and get my my power plug to plug in my phone. Okay, be right back. All right, we got some juice flowing to this phone now. Fun and James, you got all four, Cy. That's pretty good that you got all four qualified. Or is that just Cy as in you got a whole day tomorrow of nothing to play? Randy says he definitely has to qualify tomorrow, but it'll be my first time trying to qualify too. Okay. You've just been practicing these first few days, buddy? Charles Lucas, what's going on? He says, hi, Jesse. Hi, everyone. I haven't qualified yet. We'll try in a few minutes. All right. Good luck to you when you go qualify. So minus 10 through 8, and that's with five strokes that we could have gone either way. So one more hole to play. The dreaded hole number 9. Scott says he left his notes at home and shot minus 10 in pro. You don't need no notes for qualifying. Okay, working too much, man. You gotta take some time and relax. Too much work equals too much stress, which means we lose our hair. Clint says he tried not to qualify on pro yesterday and then did. Yeah, I almost qualified on my other pro account today, and I wasn't trying to. Luckily, I ran into a guy on hole 8 who wasn't trying to qualify either, and we just kept messing around, and we both got double bogeys. We were trying to dunk all of our shots. It's pretty fun when you run into someone else that's just practicing as well, and you just start trying to dunk shots to run your score up. Ken says too late for some of us. Too late as in too late to qualify or too late to be up watching this stream. Tim's going to qualify on his main tomorrow. Well, good luck to you, Tim. What you realistically shooting for? Witt says the walkthroughs were spot on. I eagled 2 par 4s. Awesome info. Awesome to hear, Witt. I appreciate your your comment on that. Always glad to hear when people use my walkthroughs and it helps them. It's also good to follow up those walkthroughs by watching my streams, because sometimes I do change my advice from the walkthroughs to the streams, because you have to keep in mind when I do make those walkthrough videos, I have not yet played the tournament rounds, and sometimes when you see the way the winds are blowing in the tournament, you do change your technique and your opinion on what the best way is to play a hole. So I do, strongly encourage everybody to watch the walkthroughs, because I do talk about the different paths and routes you can play. But then it is also important to follow up that video with watching my wind guide, because I do sometimes make adjustments there, and then also watch my streams, because I will make more adjustments there and give out extra tips. Like the last tournament, there was a hole where I showed everybody how to play a certain hole in a way where instead of using just a ring guide, you were using the squares on the green to adjust your shot first and then the ring guide. And now a lot of people did have success using that tip. So it is important to also watch the streams as well. I know, I think James has a video out on his expert where he qualified. So if you want to watch an expert video, click on Fun and James and go over to his page and check it out. That's what I'm going to be doing after we finish here. Even though I don't play expert, I do like to watch expert rounds so I can kind of get ideas on what to expect. Shooting for minus 13, 14, but we'll be fine with a minus 12. Okay. Minus 12, so you're expecting to get one extra shot somewhere. Because I would say a minus 11 is a no mistake round. Alright, so here you see I've got the thorn here. I like to go with a good amount of right spin to straighten the shot out. And just a little bit, right about 1 bar of top spin. I do like to bounce it right at the edge, middle to the edge of that second ring, which is basically, I call it the fairway ring. You got the rough, the fairway, and then the fringe. That's what I call it. So I do like to bounce it right there along the top edge, and then adjust for the wind. And we hit that one perfect, and we get the bounce, and the close. That would be shot number 6 that just barely missed. So that's 6 strokes worth of shots that just barely missed on this round. So we're going to end up shooting a minus 11, which is basically the no error free round. But we had 6 shots that could have very easily been in the hole. So like I said, you take the number of shots that you just barely missed, divide it by 2. So that's 3 strokes that I can realistically say that I should be adding to my round for the next coming rounds and the weekend rounds. So I shot a minus 11, but could have realistically probably shot a minus 14. So I am definitely happy with that round. And that's how I always look at my rounds. I take my score, and then I take the shots that I just barely miss, and then and that's a good way to look, a good positive way to take from your round, and kind of give yourself something to shoot for in the next rounds. And if for some reason I do get really hot, that's 6 more strokes that I could possibly gain on a 9 holes, which is definitely possible, because in the last tournament I shot a minus 11 on the front 9 and then a minus 17 on the back 9, and ended up getting a gold medal on my second Facebook account. So you've always got to think with that positive mindset that even though I did shoot a crappy score, I still can make those shots, and know that you can make those shots. And sometimes you just have to get the ball to roll right, and when you do, you can really put together a mammoth set of holes. So this is the end of the stream for today. I thank you, those of you that were in here and contributed to the chat. Even anybody that was in here that didn't chat, that's fine. I do appreciate you being here. Make sure to check us out on Golf Clash the 19th Hole on Facebook. If you haven't done that yet, just type that in the search bar. And if you haven't hit that sub button, you enjoyed my stream, make sure to hit that sub and that alarm for the notifications. And I will be streaming again probably tomorrow night, another pro round. I do plan to play that one live. So hopefully we will see you all back here tomorrow night. And as always, happy golfing and God bless. Y'all have a good night.